Welcome back to another live and amplified special episode of the Hoedown Showdown, live here at CRS. We got a very special guest joining us. We got Andy Purcell. How's it going today, man?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm enjoying Nashville. It's been 4 years since I've been here, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's my first time, so it's not my first time in Nashville, but first time to the CRS. So.
Nice. How you liking CRS so far?
It's pretty amazing, man. There's a lot going on here, man. So there's always something to do, it looks like.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen you running up and down the hallway here trying to get from one interview to the other, so they're keeping you busy.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think I had maybe 10. I think we bumped it up, maybe 12 interviews today.
Oh, wow.
Just been a pretty cool experience.
Nice. And are you playing it all this weekend, or are you just...
No, I'm actually playing in Florida tomorrow morning, so I'm not playing up here. I just came in for CRS, but I'm flying back tonight, get home about 1:30 in the morning, and I'm getting on the bus at 7 and heading to the Strawberry Festival, Florida Strawberry Festival.
Okay, nice.
Tomorrow.
You flying into Tampa, I take it, or are you going to Orlando?
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I forget Fort Myers has a pretty big airport down there.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice, man. Easy to get in and out.
Yeah, for sure. So you're born and raised in Arcadia, Florida. What was it like growing up in Arcadia?
Arcadia, man, known for orange groves and cattle, man. It's and also the granddaddy of them all, rodeo. They got the oldest rodeo in the state of Florida. It's a 4-day event in March. They do a couple other events throughout the year, but not much. I mean, blue collar. You're going to be either providing a service to somebody in town or traveling at least an hour outside of town for a job.
Yeah, for sure. I've driven up and down that, what is it, not 10, but the main expressway there. That
75?
Comes, yeah, 75, yeah. There you go. It's, you get down far enough south, you'll run into some places where it's like, okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's, a lot of people label Florida, it does have paradise. It does have the beaches, but there's also a lot of country to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And, they survive on cattle and sugar cane and watermelons and you name it. They grow it down there.
Yeah, I lived in Tallahassee for about 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I often said Tallahassee's the worst part of Florida because it's none of the perks but all the negatives. So it's like you get snow in the wintertime or freezing temperatures. I guess snow is kind of a loose term right there. But
yeah, they do get some pretty good weather. The jet stream right there flowing through. You're always getting a lot colder than what we get.
Yeah. So growing up in Arcadia, was music kind of always there, or how does music kind of come into play?
Man, my mom was a rocker, man, true and true. My dad listened to oldies music growing up, and the country came from my town. Just growing up there, there wasn't no way to get away not listen to country music.
Yeah.
Going to bed, riding down the road, everything, man. You always had country music, and I think that's the perfect ingredients of what I am, as a singer, and the music that I play, and the edge that we put on the songs and stuff. But music, I've always loved. I always loved all different types of genres of music, but I always fall back to country, just because of the storytelling and the memories that I've had.
Yeah, that's cool. And when did you kind of start realizing that writing, singing was something that you were jumping into?
I'm a lineman by trade.
Okay.
I right out of high school got into power lines, went through apprenticeship, and got my certificate, journeyman lineman, and thought I was going to do line work for my whole life, be in the power industry. I wrote a song, and that's how this whole journey started, man.
Oh, wow.
I started writing a couple more. I worked Tropical Storm Debbie in 2012, and the power line fell down this guy's yard.
Oh, well, yeah.
At midnight, I'm working. I'm trimming trees. My buddies call me on another crew. They're like, hey, man, we found you a studio to work in. He's got a 5-star studio at his house, man. You ought to check it out. We got his card. I called him up, man, and we hit it off. And at the time, he's starting a music foundation. And it's called Del Couch Music Education Foundation. Mm-hmm. So he's helping any artist get an opportunity to either play live, learn the business, learn how to hook up stuff, record music. Anything, any avenue that that inspired you in music. So I started learning about music at the time, doing it part-time. Granted, being a lineman, you're working crazy hours, you know. So I had to juggle vacation time, sick time, anything that could happen, you know. And so in that foundation, American Idol guy come out of there that was cut number 5 in 2014, Sam Wolf.
Uh-huh.
Sam, when he came back to town, it was homecoming concert, man. I mean, you saw it on TV when these guys come in. Cut number 5 is really big in that show. And so here I am from farmer's market, strumming the guitar, making $22 in tips. My first time I got my first dollar.
Yeah.
And then here I am doing a homecoming concert at a civic center, solo, playing a couple songs with the foundation acts. Things just blossomed from there. I started a band. On Craigslist. 2000.
Back when Craigslist was an actual
back when
source.
It was a very good hub. September of 15, I transferred jobs to work 40 hours a week, Monday through Thursday. October, I started a band, 15. Mm-hmm. So a year and a half later, we opened for John Michael Montgomery.
Nice.
And ever since then, I've had about 2 national artists every year. It's up to 14 artists over 8 years right now. So we've just been, you know, putting music out there. I do all my recording in Nashville. Yeah. And we just riding on songs that we write and throw out there, and you know, just living the little dream here.
Nice. That's cool. Now, are you still doing lineman work, or is that behind you?
No, I actually left 3 years ago, in April 22. Actually, it's 2 years. April 22, 21. It's been a couple years. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can't even remember. Everything's piling up. But things lined up in my life. I got married. Just truly blessed. I'm able to take music on full time. Nice. I built a little tour bus, man. I worked on it for 3 years in my backyard. We could sleep 7. Yeah. I mean, it's a true redneck engineering. Fair. And we've been all over in that thing, man. All the way 16-hour drives, man. Yeah. And it's been a true blessing. Hard work, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, man, because it's a really cool experience in life.
Nice. I'm really intrigued by a lot of musicians. I've seen them building out their own vans, like whether it's a sprinter van or getting a bus or whatever, and they're just kind of building out a home essentially, so they can just kind of hit the road and do what they got to do. And that's kind of really cool, is like when you start getting into that and watching the metamorphosis take place.
Yeah, this one I went for the motor. I went with the Power Stroke diesel because it's almost like a tractor motor, man. You can't beat them. Yeah. And it's an older rig, but man, this thing is it's tough, man, like a tractor, I'd say. And I built it all custom made. It's almost like what you see, all the material like a flight cases, like all the musicians carry on the road. Yeah. The whole inside is made like that. It's all custom made. Nice. I really put thought long and hard on everything that I put in this thing. Nice. I sat on a bucket with a laser level, man, just kind of imagining the distance, you know, engineering it as I go. Yeah. I put a bathroom in it, kitchenette, everything, man. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So jumping forward to today, you just dropped a new song the 16th. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, this song is called I Need You Bad. We dropped it around Valentine's Day. It's a love song, very first love song I've ever been a part of. This is one of the songs I reached out to the Nashville writers. I'm a good friends with a writer who spent 30 years in Nashville. His name's Terry Dennis. And he was like, man, I got 4 filing cabinets full of songs, man. Check them out. See what you like in there. See if something that, you know, you want to record. And I found this song in there, and it just had him and the guitar. And this song was co-written by Terry and a guy named Jimmy Yeary, who's a big songwriter in town that's written I Drive Your Truck for Lee Brice. Nice. So it's got a #1 hit writer on this song. And we put it in the studio with Mark Dreyer here in Nashville, and man, they brought it to life. We put like a Ronnie Milsap vibe to it, so you can hear a lot of the keys in there. Yeah. And it's just kind of like a cat and mouse, like teasing love song, you know. It's and it's got a really cool hook. You know, it's hard to get out of your head. Nice. I've been getting a lot of great feedback on it, so I'm really excited about this one that's out. I mean, it's only been a couple weeks, and it's getting a lot of looks. Nice.
Now, are you already looking at the next release, or are you kind of letting this one be what it is for a bit?
Yeah, I got another one in the hopper. It's going to be a song that I wrote about. It's called Old Mexico. and this song is it's about guys that go on a bachelor party on a cruise. It's all based on what happened on there was 12 of us guys on this ship, and we rode down to Key West, down to Cozumel, and it's kind of telling the story about what happens on the cruise, you know, and what we did, and it's really cool because at the time the guys were like, man, you're going on this cruise with us, you know, all my buddies, and I'm like, man, I got to work my vacation schedule around the band.
Right.
If we get time off, I need to get a show, you know. So they were like, man, you're coming with us, and you never know, it might inspire you to write a song. I'm like, it's not going to inspire me to write a song, I'm telling you. 3 days when I got back, I come up with this song, and it just tells about a journey of what, you know, a bunch of guys going on a cruise, man, and it's really cool, man. It's you'll relate to a lot. If you've been on a cruise down to Mexico, you're going to know what I'm talking about in that song.
That's sick. I love it. So kind of looking forward, you've got the show coming up tomorrow down in Florida. You're a real world traveler there, and just jumping back and forth, making it work in every way possible. How often are you playing shows right now?
We're busy, man. This time of year, like in Florida especially, it's like snowbird season, we call it. Like, and there's the entertainment is just everywhere you look. You can't even keep up. There's so much entertaining, but we're really busy right now. I'm playing, so we're going to play at Strawberry Festival tomorrow, which is Thursday morning. And then Saturday we're playing a campground called Camp Crawl, a local campground in my hometown.
Nice.
And then Monday I'm actually flying back up to Nashville, and I'm entered in. I made the top 20 of the Indie Country Showdown.
Nice.
Up here at Ray Stevens Cabaret. So next week I'm going to be participating in that contest on March 7th, Thursday night. So if you're out and about, come on out and see us. And we're competing, and it's with Center Stage Magazine, a local group here, and it's a pretty cool opportunity, man. You know, it's like, you never know what could happen, and it'll be my first time ever performing in Nashville. So, other than recording, I've never played here. So it's going to be awesome.
Nice, awesome. So, if anybody wants to check out your socials or catch a show or listen to your music, where's the best place to find you?
Yeah, it's AndyPurcellMusic.com. I spell my last name Pursell. Like if you were to buy something, sell something, purchase and sell. And all the platforms, all the social media, Instagram, X, Facebook, all that good stuff, and all the platforms. You'll see YouTube. We got some really cool music videos. We went all out on a song called Ride 'Em Out and Wrong. Check it out, man. It's like a Bellamy Brothers throwback of Redneck Girl. Filmed all in my hometown, 35 people on production crew. It's pretty cool.
I was waiting for the Bellamy Brothers reference because I know they're from down that area.
Yeah,
right?
Dade City, yeah. Not too far from us.
Yeah.
Not too far.
Awesome. Well, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll be back here in a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.